Popping off at my team.
Nah, nigga, never that.
We never on the scene.
Nah, nigga, never that.
Why but you ain't get no green?
Nah, nigga, never that.
Rockin' 70 in these jeans.
Nah, nigga, never that.
Popping off at my team.
Nah, nigga, never that.
You know who it is. CK, AP, YBU, 80 Proof, in the war room, speaking on some topics right now. Everybody should hear, want to hear, gone hear. AP, how you feeling, fam?
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm blessed, man. I can't even complain. So, this is the topic for today. Why the black families in the black communities are on a downcline. Okay. My first point that I want to point out is not the strongest point, but is one of the is a very strong point, but it's not the strongest point, and that is weak-minded men. Okay, on that note, I say weak-minded men, meaning black men have become too complacent and too soft and too emotional on everything in any level, and being aggressive when it's not time to be aggressive, and being quiet when it's time to be aggressive. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's one of my issues that I got with why the black families are, deteriorating. Because men, the black men are not doing what they supposed to do. You know what I mean?
So how do you think it got to that point why black men are weak, and how does it?
Okay.
How does it get to that?
I'm glad you asked me that, bro, because that ties right into my second point, which is actually one of my strongest points. And it ain't got nothing to do with racism or race, but niggas have got stuck in the Willie Lynch theory, and black men and black women are stuck with this Willie Lynch ideation that, fuck, she making more money than me, so fuck this. I ain't finna stick around, make her emasculate me. Fuck this shit. I'm going to fuck her, rob her, then dip. You know what I mean? So that's one of the strongest points that I got against why this black community is going to downcline. Because, niggas is being emotional, and niggas is stuck with this. I'm in competition with the light-skinned brother. Or I'm in a dark-skinned brother saying I'm in competition with the light-skinned brother, or the light-skinned brother saying I'm in competition with the dark-skinned brother, or the man saying I'm in competition with the woman, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
So
My thing, it kind of goes back probably to like the. Let me see. Let's take it back to. We can go back to the white feminist era. How they came in and destroyed the family. Because at one point in the black, I don't like saying community because we're not a community because we don't own shit. Like we don't own our own police system. We don't have anything. We don't own shit. We just black people living in white people's neighborhood. We're not a community.
Right.
Because we don't own shit. But what I want to bring it back to is like a very important era was the white feminist movement. And the white feminist movement was started basically because white women couldn't vote. And they brought it over and was like, okay, how can black niggas vote and white women can't vote? So that's sort of like kind of what started the feminist movement. And it was just racist ass white women that were pissed off at us because we were able to vote.
Okay.
Now, once that started happening, they started coming into the black community and started kind of infiltrating our women. and they kind of pushed the black men out. Like that's why you have when you're on Section 8, like a man can't stay with this female while she's on Section 8. That was part of the reason, or that played a big part into eliminating the family. Because,
Right.
okay,
Separate them.
yeah, you separate them.
And it forces. And you know what though? We know what though, bro? It with what you just said, it actually supports my second point, which was, you know, us against them, me against you.
Yep.
It's like the women gonna be like, fuck this. I gotta keep a house for myself, and if this nigga gotta go, this nigga gotta go.
Yeah.
Like and you know, and like how you opened up your statement, you know what I'm saying, we can't be considered a community, and I can't agree with that, because if you go to the definition of community, it says a community is a unified body of individuals, and we are not unified. We are the total opposite of unified.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And I think families is like a big part that is ruining us. Like, you know, look at Chicago, man. Basically what it is, now I'm not pointing fingers at females, but what I'm telling you is that is what's ruining it. So look at Chicago, what's going on in Chicago. It's shootings every year.
Yeah. Dude,
right?
talking about the war in Chirac, yeah.
Yeah, and if you look up the statistics behind it, they come from single family households. And these guys or these little kids out there that's doing it, it's like they're coming from a single family household. So right there is telling you, like, okay, like, that's the issue. So it's breaking up our families.
Okay, and it's like it's a plan that's been, I ain't gonna say, you know, I be on that old not revolutionary, but more conspiracy things. But you know, I'm saying it's an old saying, man. Truth is stranger than fiction, man. So you know, don't discount nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you got eyes, if your eyes are open, you will see the shit bright as day, man. It's a plan that's been set forth way back to 1869. No, it was 1669 in Georgia, and Willie Lynch is the one that kicked it off, man.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah. And to me, I think it's with the Willie Lynch thing, they knew what they were doing. You know, they know that the basic of life and the basic of like making a person whole. It's the family.
Right.
Yeah. So they knew what they were doing when
unified
they
body of individuals, and you can't have a unified body of individuals if you are separated or at each other's throat, which, in other words, separated. But back on the back, you know what I'm saying, I got another point that I want to express, and that's and I believe that this is a supporting factor. I think this is a supporting factor as well, and that is why the black community is on a downcline, is because black women are looking at black men as stereotypes, or black men or become victim of black women looking at black men as stereotypes, if that make any sense. But when a black woman see a black man, first thing they're gonna think of is, oh, he a thug, he ain't no good, or this nigga, he a player, he ain't no good type of shit, man. That's truth. That's truth, man. That's true.
Yeah, we back. My bro had to go jack off in the bathroom, so
man, I had to take care of some business, man. I don't know what this nigga on. nigga walk around with some mayonnaise in his booty hole.
Yeah. But let's get back into the topic, though.
Yeah. But as I was saying, right? You know, what the hell was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah. As far as the stereotypes that black women like inherently have towards black men when they see black men, like, you know, he's no good, he thug, you know, he a player, you know. And you know, I believe that the black family will be a lot stronger if the black man will get rid of his emotions, and the black women as well get rid of their emotions and quit looking at black women as black men as a stereotype. You
Okay.
know,
Yeah, yeah, we are a stereo type. I agree with that. You know,
automatically
we have,
stereotyped.
yeah, yeah.
But on the same note, though, bro, this wasn't even in one of my notes, but I gotta speak on it though, man. I'm saying, tell me if you agree with this though.
Go ahead.
Um, I believe that I'm countering what I just said, even though it's a strong point. But I'm gonna counter that myself, and I'm gonna say this much, man. We as a people need to quit feeling like, you know, we deserve this and we deserve that, and you know, being what's the word? What's the word?
Um, um,
Entitled. You
yeah, yeah.
know, we
We're
need.
docile, like we're docile black people, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We've been dumbed down to that, you know, and if we need to just quit feeling like somebody owes us and we deserve this, and like, man, fuck this. We need to get out there and do this as a people and get back on ours like they was doing in Black Wall Street.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. Glad you brought it up because, like, at one point, like people blame stuff on slavery and stuff, and that we are like it affected us. The white man this, white man that, but that was after slavery, the Black Wall Street era.
Yep, yep, yes, sir. Even though racism was at an all time high, slavery was over with.
Yeah.
And what they
Do you
do,
think? Go ahead.
I saying what they do, whenever they cut them chains off, what they do, they tried to, a keyword, tried to build a community, and it was a profitable, successful community.
Yeah.
They separated us. Like, okay, well, we gonna do, since we are separated from the white community, we gonna build our community up,
Yeah.
That's right.
and that's just what they did.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, look what happened though. Racism came through. You know the story of Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
You know, some white girls say that a little black boy did something, and they used government weapons against him.
Yeah.
Crazy. But, you know, I ain't gonna harp on it. You dig? It is what it is. So, but I'm just stating the fact that we need to quit feeling like, you dig, somebody owe us. We owe ourselves.
Yeah. So how do you think we can get up out of? How can us? Do you think it's like a an effect to where like okay, I grew up. My mother was single family household, and so I'm just from what I grew up with. Can I? Am I going to do the same thing with my family? Do you think it's a generational thing that keeps going down as we keep like going through this single parent household situation? Do you think it travels down to your kids?
I,
Not
be-
sure.
I sincerely believe that it is a generational curse, but it's not like a death sentence, because
Yeah,
there are people and families that break the curse, and you just gotta have a mindset like, damn,
That's right.
my family went through this. My mother was a single parent.
My grandmother was a single parent. Her mother was a single parent, so on and so forth. So damn, this got to change sometime, somewhere. And why not start with me?
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
saying, I'm not saying that you gotta force yourself to stay with somebody that you don't want to be with, but
Right.
you don't have to. You don't have to be in the same household to be in a single parent household. I'm
Yeah.
what you know. I didn't say it right. You don't have to be in the same house to keep your family together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying you definitely ain't got to be force yourself to be with the same woman or be with this woman being with the same man that you getting whooped or you having a whoop or whatever the situation is. If you're in a unhealthy relationship, you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Or there's always alternative called Trojan.
There you go, bingo.
Yeah, I want to welcome y'all. My big sis just came through, Gina. So she's stepping into the topic too. So say hi, Gina.
Well, hello everybody. How y'all doing?
Hey,
Stay
what's
black,
up, Cotton? Hey,
Real, stay 100.
y'all better show us some love too.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah, well, my take that I was getting back to the original conversation of about the families. You know, I think it is that a lot of these people don't understand in a relationship there has to be communication.
Yeah.
And if
Bingo.
you're just there and living like roommates, that's not gonna work. No type of way, because you're gonna go outside them doors and express your feelings to somebody else. And see, there becomes a separation. And now, instead of anybody focusing on the children in the household, they're focusing amongst themselves, mad at each other. But they're not focusing on the children are still there, watching all that. You know, so, and that's how it becomes all this single family households, and a lot of these women raising these children, and some of them not really raising them. These kids are raising themselves
Yeah.
by now,
True.
because they still trying to chase after the man.
Yeah.
You know, and I think women too, in general, should have some kind of respect and also show some communication skills toward their man, because the yelling is not going to keep them there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and that goes both ways to me.
Yeah.
You know, so now these kids out here done got older, didn't see nothing much growing up. Now they out here running them up. You know, so that's a problem with this. And now you got kids having kids. And that's another problem.
Yeah.
Because they not even educated to the fullest to even understand what it takes to be that woman or be that man. And now they want to make a baby playing house. You know, so that's a big issue right now. And so now these girls are getting on this, they get this Section 8 stuff, and then they bring all these dudes in their house that know nothing of them. Half of them don't even know if they the father or not. The scary part is these kids don't even check themselves to see what they got as far as disease-wise. They just out here slanging it.
Yeah.
Open or slinging it, whatever they doing.
Uh-huh.
So it's just scary out here in all point, because this whole generation just went to kaput. Now you got some people that are fighting, that are single home, that are fighting for these kids to do something with their life. You know, I was a single parent. You know, my husband passed away, but then, you know, their dad passed away. So it's like I was a single parent, but I made sure they got their education every day, not just on weekdays, every day.
So from your aspect, from a single mother, was it hard for you? Was it something that at some point did you feel like giving up? Like as a single mother, did you feel like it was?
Well, you know, it made me stronger, because
Okay.
you know, it actually made me strong, because when I was young, I didn't know anything about the streets, and after I graduated, my daddy bought us luggage for graduation. Like, we had to go. And I ain't know nothing about the streets.
Damn.
You had three choices in life. You go to college, you go to the service, or you go get a husband or wife.
Yeah.
We was out of there though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I didn't have a chance to even think about being out there by myself. You know, so just having my children, that just made me stronger. And I told my dad that all the time. He just made me stronger. Even though I went through some hard struggles, it just made me so I wasn't giving up.
Yeah.
Never that. And that's why I tell other women, don't give up on your children. They come first.
Yeah.
But with
You know.
that though, with your background and your growing up, Jana, do you feel that you were forced in a certain direction, or I ain't gonna say if it made you stronger, but did it make you like hardened?
Yeah, it made me hard because I literally was forced. I did have a half scholarship for SIU Elvisville, but it wasn't my time to get there yet. And so my choice was go with my sister, and she basically took me places, you know, that I wasn't even supposed to be at, you know, as a young girl, you know, and I'm scared out here, you know. So yeah, it made me hard. It made me feel mad sometimes, like, why was this? I was a good kid. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? I was a good kid. I got good grades and everything. But still, I had to get out here and fight. And, you know, that's, I think, what a lot of people are giving up at, is they don't want to fight for it. Men and women. Fight.
Right.
You know, stop letting go.
Because it's actually harder, like being a single family. Like, it's easier when you have,
Help.
like,
If
yeah.
you have help.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, if, like, my son is who with my son, I have full custody of my son. It would be easier if his mother was here with me and we were building and
Right.
bonding.
There you go.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. And like we can go back into the little boys, because I think that's like why do these little 13-year-old little kids don't respect another 13-year-old kid that look just like them? Why?
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I got a friend of mine stay next door to a girl. I hear her. She yells at her kids constantly.
Okay.
And I can actually hear the oldest boy yelling back at her, because that's all he knows. I said, she yelling at a child. You know what I mean? Because she's mad at the baby's father. He's not around. She got several kids. Every time he comes over, she fusses, argues, fights, everything. And I'm just like, why would, see, and that's a lot of reasons these men step back of being fathers, because they got to deal with that.
I can contest
And
it.
they gonna end up getting locked up, because some of these chicks out here are accusing these men of stuff they don't do and get these cats locked up.
Yeah.
You know, so it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Why these homes are so broken.
Yeah, I think it's a war. Like CK was saying, it's a split. They want us to fight each other.
Right.
That's part of the goal. Is for us to fight each other.
Exactly.
They put these little pieces in place to make us hate each other, basically.
Right.
Because, and in actual fact, it does make sense. Because if you're a family, and like, let's say me and you, Jana, we lived under the same household.
Right.
If we lived under the same household, wouldn't it be cheaper, like for to pay
Hell yeah.
bills and shit?
Right.
Like, it would be cheaper.
Hell yeah.
They want to split us up and separate us.
Exactly.
Because
And
that's
then-
more money.
On top of that, you know, the more your household brings in, the more they will take from you, which makes it harder for you at the end.
Yeah.
So they
That's
try to build a structure of a single parent
Yeah.
household.
There you go.
Yeah, that's why I believe, actually, and a lot of people probably don't like this, and I might make you throw up, Jenna, but I actually believe in polygamy. Polygamy. Am I saying that right?
Polygamy.
Polygamy, yeah, multiple spouses.
Yeah, or it doesn't matter. It can go to, she just threw up, my bad.
I'm sorry, excuse me, I gotta go throw up.
But I actually agree with it because, check out Brother Polite, man, on,
I'm hip on Polite. I'm hip on Brother Polite.
Okay, you hip on Brother Polite? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, he's successful. I mean, I don't know what they do in their household, like if they cursing each other out, and then when the cameras come on, they like, hey, everything good, we good. But so far from what I see, like it's working, man.
Because I never heard of a massacre happening in one of those homes. Like
Nah.
everybody woke up at night stabbing.
Nah.
I have heard of
But I know-
incest though.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
I did hear that. Now that's wrong. Yeah, that's when it's not good.
Yeah.
At all.
But I think polygamy can work if it's, but it's hard for black people the way we are programmed and the environments we go up in, because we think we are players. So a nigga that might do polygamy, he might think like, oh man, I'm a pimp. I got like 3-4 wives and shit.
Right.
That's when you get shot and all that stuff. Ain't no black woman going for that mess like that.
Yeah. So you have to have a structure built
Yeah, you
around
can't come
it.
at
if
it
you do
like
that.
that.
I agree with polygamy. Damn, I cannot say that fucking word.
Polygamy.
Just say you want to be a polygamist.
Be a pimp.
Yeah.
Let him tell it.
He a legal pimp.
So let's go on and take a break right now, man, so we can
You gotta go pull that pickle out your booty, huh?
my nigga, man. You will-
Already, man.
Yes, nigga. Alright, let's pause the recording, man, and we gonna be back.
We leaving the war room, y'all. YBU will enter the war room next time. It's gonna be soon, I promise. One.
Y'all, we back. I want to welcome y'all back to YBU in the War Room. I'm here with CK, Big Sis, and we're going to go on ahead and close things off. CK, go ahead and tell me what you think about the topic so far, and tell us where we're going to head. Also, I want you to talk about where we're going to head with this YBU in the War Room and what you think that it's going to do for people that have the patience to listen to it.
All right. Well, first things first, you know what I'm saying? In conclusion to the topic, once again, I want to thank you again for all y'all tuning in. But, shit, man, it's simple as this, man. We got to quit being on this, I'm in competition with each other, and just move as a unit, man. It's that simple. We got to start moving as a unit.
Yeah.
And that's the best way I could sum it up. And with the YBU in the war room, you dig, I'm feeling that you know what I'm saying, we want everybody. We're not excluding anybody. We want everybody to hear our message, because check it out, right? You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody, but at least listen to us, take heed to us, and if you don't like it, discount it. Don't disrespect it, just discount it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Simple as
I
that.
agree.
So,
And just to chime in at the last minute, also out there for you fans, listeners, I would like for this to also happen for the YBU War Room, is to tell us some feedback. So we can
Yeah,
respond.
of course.
Give
Of
some
course.
feedback.
Yeah.
Because we might have some stuff, and you might have some stuff that we need to know as far as knowledge-wise.
and on
So
the
it's
same,
not everybody. All I want everybody to do is open up their ears and listen.
and on top of that, Jana, everybody is welcome to enter the war room. If you got
That's right.
Skype, you all are welcome to enter the war room.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? No, nothing disrespectful or nothing. We just trying to have a grown man and grown woman conversation and
That's
speak
right.
on views and facts, or we feel them as facts. You might take them as opinion, or in real life they might be an opinion. But either way, we like to hear your opinion.
Exactly. I applaud you on that, man. Yeah. We may have different views, but we want, because basically all we doing, man, this is for the betterment of our people. I love my black people.
Amen.
I'm tired of seeing us take L's, man.
Right.
Let's get some wins, man.
That's right.
I'm
And
saying,
it's not about just what's right and wrong, because some of these sorts of things that we see and hear in the streets, on TV, But some of this stuff we can actually talk about because it's life experiences. So if you got something you want to share out there to the war room, YBU war room, let's do it.
Yeah.
Already, man.
We open, man. We open. We can debate, or if you disagree, we can debate, and we gonna walk away, and I still love you. I
Agree
have
to
conversation.
disagree.
Exactly.
That's right.
On top of that, you know what that means, right? We got another point to we just proved another point to what Sister Gina told us. What Sister Gina say? She said that communication is the key.
Exactly.
Yes.
So let's talk about it.
And
Let's
that's
talk about
probably one of the problems in our community. We don't know how to communicate with each
Right.
other, man. We so fucked up
Right.
from all kinds of shit, man. So, like, we need to get back on that level, man, and we gonna get back that way. And I think, like, this platform is a way for us to kind of talk about that. I'm glad Gina came because we had a female perspective.
So y'all know it's not no machismo thing going on. We got females that speaking on this.
Yeah, and I live there. So I already know.
No, nigga, never that. We never on the scene.
We
No,
appreciate y'all
nigga,
for
never
listening.
that.
YBU ain't get no green.
No,
We gonna get back
nigga,
to
never
some
that.
business. I got some
No, nigga, never that. I'ma do whatever I want.
Check out Daddy's Cooks on YouTube. Y'all know what it is.
Hey,
I'ma go hard right now. Who the fuck is I found that nigga? I ain't gotta prove that I do shit 'cause I love it. I ain't gotta worry about no bullshit. If it take off, then let it take off. If it don't take off, then fuck it. My bro still gon' grind for that doing the bullshit. I ain't got time.
Okay, well,
That
that was free promotion for Daddy Cooks. So check out 80 Cooks. Check out YBU Get It. Check out SB Mega One. Check out Julius Moore. Check out CK War Room. That don't even exist. But y'all know.
No, nigga, never that. We never on the scene. No, nigga, never that.
YBU ain't get no green.
No, nigga, never that. Represent the NDG. No, nigga, never that. Don't give a fuck if you like me. You lame niggas ain't like me. Y'all bitch ass with Louis V. With stuff out with my Nikes. I hang with niggas that's feisty. A asshole, yeah, I might be. I dare a nigga to touch his face, put a fist up to my white tee.
Alright. I'ma close it out with my saying, P. In the meantime, in between time, keep your head up, keep your eyes open, keep your mouth closed, keep it pushing. Much love.
On the scene.
No, nigga, never that.
YBU ain't get no green.
No, nigga, never that.
Represent the NDG.
No, nigga, never that.
Popping off at my team.
No, nigga, never that.
We never on the scene.
No, nigga, never that.
YBU ain't get no green.
No, nigga, never that.
Represent the NDG.
No, nigga, never that. Never that.